Hello. So, this is Bad and Live. I'm Unlucky Lucky, or Max, if you so please. Today, I'm sure you can see on the gosh darn screen right up here, I'm about to play Doki Literature Club. And it's been out for a while. It's a favorite game of my friend Roy. Hi, Roy. I decided I'd play it for funsies, you know. I'm still trying to get this audio quality thing working with my videos, although I have the worst room for good audio, unfortunately speaking, because I have my air conditioner over there, which is usually on, especially now that it's getting warm. And if I go in the other room where the air conditioner is not, it's too hot. Much quieter, but either way. And you can hear almost everything. So if you hear things that you weren't entirely meant to hear, I'm so sorry. I already recorded another game last night, but the audio was absolute dog crap because I couldn't turn off my air conditioner. But hey, today, hopefully that'll be okay. Do my best. I'm sure most people by now understand that Doki Literature Club is definitely not for the faint of heart. I at least know that much. It has been too long since I've played the game. I don't think I even really officially played it. God. Either way, let's go. Agree. Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna turn this down, mainly because I don't... If the music is too quiet, I am so sorry. Alright. I like that noise. Oh no, there's a question mark. Hey! That's not even what you sound like, but I don't care right now. I see an annoying girl running over towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to the attention she might draw to herself. Houses. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Oh my god, I have a childhood friend? Let's ditch her. I'm kidding. I'm not that mean. At least I hope not. You know, that kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other for so long. Like, you know? We used to walk to school together on days like this. but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waking her up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Time to get going. Time to get sprinting towards the exit. I might tease her about it. However, I sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk to let Sayori catch up to me. Like, game idling. Alright, that's enough game idling. What voice should I give you?
I overslept again! But I caught you this time!
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's so mean, Lucky!
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all.
Yes, I did.
I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you wanted to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way over to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. I don't see any other student. But I just imagine. Hi, Bob. Bob. There's no Bob.
By the way, Lucky, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
Huh? That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year!
Did I? Good question. If anything, I would join the anime club. Maybe. I don't know, I have issues. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations, where I dismissively go along with whatever she says, or whatnot. So, Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content, just getting by, on average, while spending my free time on games and anime. Even though I'm not much of a gamer.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any social skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought that you become a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that much. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and over before I know it. Alright. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall. Looking for an ounce of motivation. Gloves. Sayori wants me to check out some gloves. What if I don't want to? I guess I have no other choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me. If it's gonna make you late to your own club, man.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought, you know...
You know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie?
Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. God, this person is not me. Sounds fun writing, I suppose. I think my collar's a little tight. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Oh, come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well... I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning to have planned all this out. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go!
God. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh well. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school, and upstairs, a section of a school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. I don't know why, but I looked at this hallway and was reminded of Baldi's Basics, or whatever. You just hear that in the distance. Sayori is full of energy, swings open the door. Yeah, door swing.
Everyone, the new member is here.
Okay. I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? Glance around the room. Alright. Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna give you a frickin' Fluttershy voice for funsies.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure.
Maybe a little deeper than that.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Maybe that'll work. I don't know how that sounds.
Sayori says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
What mother voice should I give Monica? Yes, I know their names.
Ah, Lucky, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, just say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
Girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets all moody.
Sayori says quietly in my ear, and turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest girl in the club. Don't say things like that.
I mean, Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Meow, that's right.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. How do I want to do this voice? Oh well, Monica.
It's great to see you again, Lucky.
Nice. Alright, sorry. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. What are you talking about? I'm out of her league. I'm sorry, that was rude. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica.
Come sit down, Lucky. We made room for you at the table so you could sit next to me. Or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey! I made them. I'll get them. Sorry. I just got a little too excited. And how about we make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Horrible. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one extra spare. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. I still feel awkward, so I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal dozens of white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little Natsuki. You're a baker. Used to make the ears aw.
So cute!
I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, and then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full. Or just managed to get icing on her face. Oh no. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Man, I was pretty sure I had a good prop for this, but I have no idea where it is. I mean, I have a bow with, like... That's not gonna work. Oh my god, it's my sheep plushie. You guys wanna meet my sheep plush? His name is Hannibal. I think this is appropriate. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. I hope that was worth it. The icing is sweet and full of flavor, except I only got a mouth of fucking fluff. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Made them for you or anything?
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But, not for, you, dummy.
Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of us before... Jesus, sorry. It's early morning. Teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Nora's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I just meant that,
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. This lucky is not me. Imposter.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me.
So, I made you
I'm sorry, Monica.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? I'm president of the Literature Club. It's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you like a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, To be honest, I can't stand all of those politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing around the budget and publicly and how to prepare for events.
Thank you, Monica.
I'd much rather talk about something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when something like that doesn't grab your attention. Like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Yeah! Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. It turns out I'm like Haruhi Fujioka. They think I'm a boy. Although that wouldn't explain the childhood friend. Oh well. I've even bamboozled my own childhood friend. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Lucky, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I read how little I've read this past years, brain no work right. I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Oh, not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously the way her eyes light. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up, she finds herself comforted in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination? Well, to completely throw you for a loop. Anyway, I've been reading for a lot of horror lately.
Good girl. I love horror. But apparently my character isn't as stoked. I desperately grasp is something I can relate to at minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh? Why is that?
Well,
Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
Natsuki's upset, shock, and awe, and upsetty spaghetti just transferred over to me, and I just nearly died. Excuse me.
You left a piece of scrap? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. And why do you care?
I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and show even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I really wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Huh?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. I made really weird faces.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all have to share them with each other.
We'll all share them with each other. We'll all have to. Monica just goes,
And then, next time we meet, we will all share them with each other. You have no choice. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us keep a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Lucky?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. I suppose so, Monica. Hold on. There's still one problem.
What is that?
Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Oh no. They're all upset about that. All the girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh no.
But... I'm sorry, I just thought...
Huh.
Well, Lucky...
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Have I been in the way of her head this entire time? Oops. Hold on. Can I, like... That's a little better. There, it's a little better. Just a tiny little... Alright, cool. I guess that's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, so be it. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Oh my god. I need to take a break after this. When I go home, man, womp, she's just eating hair. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more. Hi, Monica.
Lucky, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Excuse me. Can you imagine if I did that in the middle of the conversation? She'd be like... Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my media? Lucky you're an imposter. Roy, the person who loves this game, and I've decided to play because he's sick, and I thought it might be nice to... Anyway. You know, I'm actually so flattered because Roy has told me that my writing, and I've never even read the book that he referenced, but I know the reference because I watched a movie. But he said I write better than the person, maybe a little bit better than the person who wrote Holes. Someone said that that's a super. You know what? I will believe it. Someone said that's a super compliment. I swear I share my writing though. So this Lucky is an imposter. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Lucky, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Who knows? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Which one? Alrighty then. I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. So I'm just gonna choose what I want. But you know what? I might take a break here for a sec, just so I can go to the restroom and things. So poem writing might come next episode. Who knows? We'll see. I got stuffs to do today. Alright, save. Oh my god, I really haven't ever played this game, have I? Oh my god. Yeah, it's 9 a.m. Alright. I will return momentarily, I suppose. Oh my god, I could like... I'll see you in a bit. Yo, I'm back. Just for now. I want to go get like, I want to go use the restroom. Alright, so I decided I'd finish off this, by doing the poem. And I've decided that I'm gonna go with the words that I feel today. But there's my name. Alright. That is where we're going to quit for today. This is just the start. Alright, we ready? Yeah. Oh, you're in the void. Yeah. I kind of like sit weird. Anyway. It has been a pleasure to be here. I suppose. What do I feel like? Let me shrink it down. Alright, well, I guess that's it for today. Bye. Get better sooner, Roy.